We want to bring my children and the children that attend LEA and put them side to side and talk to our leaders.
I don't think without that scholarship I could have finished my secondary school now.
I want to be a journalist.
I want to thank Girls Child Concern for everything.
They are good girls and they are graduating, and I am optimistic.
Experts describe education as the key to empowerment and the foundation of every nation. It is the process by which a society discovers and develops her human and natural potentials for political, economic, technological, and agricultural growth. It is the tool for social harmony. Accordingly, it has become imperative to the society to have a well-defined, articulated, and coordinated program of education for all children, male and female. This is because the survival and destiny of any community is directly linked to the education of its members. And that is why education remains a right to every child. But despite this, however, the girl child in Nigeria is lagging behind in the area of being educated. A Universal Basic Education UBE National Action Plan report published by the federal government in 2007 indicates that the total primary school enrollment stood at 22,267,407, out of which 9,994,361 were females, representing just 44.88%. This worrisome disparity against the girl child is further aggravated by their high dropout rate prior to the completion of primary 5. Some of the reasons adduced to this are poverty, cultural system, and early marriage. As a result, young girls and even women are sometimes seen under the scorching sun hawking. This trend cannot be allowed to continue. This is where the Girl Child Concerns, GCC, a non-governmental organization, came into being. The GCC was established in the year 2000 and was registered in 2001. At the forefront of the establishment of the GCC are Dr. Mero Mandara, a renowned gynecologist, Hajia Bilkisu Yusuf, a prolific journalist, and Dr. Hamid Boboi. What is the Girl Child Concern all about?
Our primary objective when we started is to give opportunity to girls that are indigent, girls that are intelligent but from a poor family background, to be able to pursue academics to its highest level. When we started about 15 years ago, it was an informal thing. I took a girl, Bilkisu took a girl, and we got a couple of our friends to take a girl each, and we supported these girls through secondary school. We paid for their school fees and their academic expenses, and we worked and liaised with the parents to make sure that the parents leave them to complete school. The first two girls we started, one is a lecturer now in FCT's area.
As one of the strategies of emancipating the girl child, the GCC has a Female Student Scholarship Scheme, FSSS. This project aims at giving the girl child opportunities to attain the highest level of educational pursuit in their lives without financial constraints. The FSSS process also seeks to achieve certain objectives for the betterment of the future endeavors of the girl child.
Every girl that is on our scholarship signs up to do a couple of things. One is that she must attend our annual life skills development retreat, where we bring all of them to be boarded in Queen Amina College for about 4 days, and we bring well-established women from across the country to come and talk to them, especially women who had similar background with them, to them, and encourage them to be able to strive in life, to be able to see that education has made a difference in their lives, and so therefore they can. and also to be able to develop a personal relationship with these important women, and they mentor them. So all the girls on our scholarship sign up to attend this. The second is that they also sign up to help other kids. Each of our girls takes up a project to help other children.
The girls in the FSSS must make a commitment to assist at least 5 other younger children in their academic pursuit, as well as participate in annual beneficiaries retreat. One other project that the Girl Child Concerns has initiated is the Give Back Project, GBP. How does this work?
Give Back is a project where we try to get influential people in the country, or people who have money in the country, but who have benefited from the public school, people who have attended LEAs. And I can assure you, most over 90% of the important people in this country attended LGEA or LEA school or LA school at that time. And those schools were excellent. People who finished primary 6 or 7 speak better English than the masters in English these days. So we're trying to get them to invest back to the schools they attended.
The Girl Child Concerns is also involved in organizing what it calls life skills development workshops.
In the life skills, we do not set an agenda for them. We get the girls to sit down and negotiate within themselves and agree on an agenda. For example, the last one we had, some of their concerns was what were the strategies for passing exams. So we got teachers to talk to them about how you pass exams. Some were concerned about early marriage, so we got counselors to talk to them about early marriage and how they need to speak to their parents, and if there's need, we go and intervene. They wanted to know, surprisingly, they wanted to know HIV, and they were also concerned about teenage pregnancy. And we learned so much about these girls, about what goes on among teenagers.
The Girl Child Concerns is also planning to initiate what it calls the Legislative Education Campaign, LEC. How does the GCC intend to pursue this agenda?
We want to really get children to be able to speak to our lawmakers. Adults have done that for a long time. It hasn't worked. We want to bring my children and the children that attend LEA and put them side to side and talk to our leaders. Let them see. They were once like these LEA children, but because their leaders had a focus, they made sure that the LEA was as good as any private school or even better. And why couldn't they do the same?
About 200 girls on the GCC scholarship are graduating this year after a successful secondary education. Dr. Mero Mandara discloses the amount spent to achieve this feat.
At the moment, we must have, and with the life skills workshop, because it comes as a package, we must have spent close to about 15 million over the last 6 years. To train the girls, to do the life skills workshop, to do a lot of things. But to think of it, 15 million, over 100 girls, changing their life forever, and the life of all the generations to come through them. It's chicken feed.
One of the graduating students is Nusaiba Nasser, whose father, a motor driver, has 14 children to cater for. Her dream of becoming a laboratory technician would have been a mirage without the intervention of the Girl Child Concerns.
I would like to show my appreciation to them for helping me, because if Hadibin did not help me, I don't know how to continue with my education. They really make an impact to my life.
Halima Labaran is a student of Queen Amina College on the GCC scholarship. She is the last of her late father's 13 children. She says she would not have been able to continue with her education without assistance from the Girl Child Concerns after the death of her father.
GCC have played a great role to my life, because I don't think without GCC I would be what I am today.
Another graduating student, Ruth Negedu Musa, is full of appreciations for the GCC. She lost her father in 1986 and has been under her uncle's custody since then. Her uncle, who has 10 children to cater for, had to bear her responsibilities, which really weighed him down. that was the situation before the GCC scholarship.
I thank God for making me to be part of this girls' child concern. To me, life could have been somehow difficult, but I thank God for giving me the girls' child concern to be able to help me. They have provided a lot for me in terms of textbooks, exercise books, paying of school fee.
Another student, Sumaya Babaji, also an orphan on GCC scholarship, has this testimony.
I am an orphan. My father is dead and my mother is dead. If not because of the scholarship that I'm enjoying, maybe that I will drop out of the school. And we are 9 in our family.
There are other testimonies on the impact of the GCC scholarship.
The scholarship has been very helpful for me because I don't think without that scholarship I could have finished my secondary school now. Because now I'm about to be a graduate. I finished my work since when I was in JS1. GCC have been helping me out with my notebooks, textbook, and my school fees.
I want to say a very big thank you to the GCC because they have helped me a lot. They have touched so many souls in the society. I want to say a very big thank you to them because they have been a sort of, I don't even know how to express my feelings to them.
One other beneficiary of the Girl Child Concern Scholarship is Rebecca Kuri. Rebecca lives with her parents in Jankasa village in Rimau district of Kajuru local government area of Kaduna State. She has this to say about the scholarship.
GCC pay my school fees, book, uniform and everything. God bless GCC.
Rebecca's parents, who are farmers and some others, consider the GCC as a God-sent organization to help them out of the agony of poverty.
Godiya nake yi wanda suka yi wannan yake dai Allah kara musu baya bukata kai ni kuma ba ni wani abin da zai cewa yanzu sai da godiya nake yi yaka nake ne sai dai wanda suka yi wannan yake Allah ya saka mu dai mun kuma mu gama duniya lafiya
Afrikane ko annumu sada ku sana si guddu sa guddu dan annumu sada ku kammo ni mo gode rabri gode.
If there's not organization like a girl child concern for sponsorship for those children or students, I believe sincerely we and this entire family we cannot able to send my younger sister Rebecca Kuri into a secondary school.
I cannot be able to express my happiness over what they are doing for us. We are extremely very happy. In fact, all we are praying every day and night in our praying mood. We used to pray for the group that organized this sponsorship for her.
The principals of some of the secondary schools being attended by students on GCC scholarship commend the initiative.
I'm one of the beneficiaries because I have 5 students here in the school that are being that have been taken care of by the organization. They are now graduating and they've taken care of them right from their JS1. And since then, they are among my best students. They are really working hard and I've not had any complaint from their parents about their being here.
The Girl Child Concern has sponsored 9 of them. And I think 8 of them are graduating right now. They are writing their final papers. One is in SS2. I don't know. Maybe she was ill or whatever. She had lost a year. But 8 of them are graduating right now.
The principals, in addition to their appreciation, appeal to other organizations.
I really want to appreciate this effort of GCC, and I pray that God will also give them more stamina to even sponsor more students in this direction.
I believe if other organizations also can do this, there will be a maximum success in terms of girl child education.
These testimonies of the achievements by the Girl Child Concerns are enough to spur it onto greater heights. And of a truth, the Girl Child Concerns will not rest on its oars. The question to ask, therefore, is, What are its future plans?
Our future plans is to see as many of these girls move to tertiary institutions. That's number one. And those that, for whatever reason, cannot move to tertiary institution, they get some art, some work, something to earn a livelihood. At the moment, we had some of our girls trained by Nike Foundation on video storytelling, and New Age has adopted about 6 of them to train them more on to be camera women, so that when you have to interview women in powder houses, you don't have to send cameramen, you can send camera women. What we plan to do is to make sure that we share these ideas with anybody who is interested. If people want to give us donations to train these girls, we will happily accept.
If you train a boy, you train an individual. But if you train a girl, you have trained a nation. So, join hands with the girl child concerns to build a greater nation.